Hello there, Levi. This is you when you're 80 years old. I am here to tell you about all we accomplished in our life. I know things may seem difficult now, but trust me, things get a lot better. I'll start from after high school, since you're a freshman at Poly right now. Okay, so you get through the next 3 years of high school with these. Your grades turn around for the better, and you become more involved in Key Club. You become the president of the club sophomore year, then in junior year you became the lieutenant governor. Also,
Poly Key Club, how do you feel?
We feel good! Oh, we feel so good! Oh, we feel fine! All of the time! A booyah! A booyah! A booyah! Booyah! Booyah!
also in our junior year, we got our Eagle Scouts. And we finally made it to our senior year, then graduated, and we were on our way to college. Now on to college. For college, I decided to go to UCLA Law School. I was not only lucky enough to get into UCLA, but I was also able to get a lacrosse scholarship.
What's special about UCLA?
It's a great university, a magic place for public education.
It's a place where you can do and be anything.
Everyone can speak from their perspective.
In the 20 years that I've been here, I have never had any doors shut.
You could jump from econ to archaeology to philosophy and know that you're going to get the bang for your buck.
UCLA definitely is a place that encourages us to go beyond the disciplinary boundaries.
And it doesn't hurt that the sun shines like 312 days a year. That helps.
Throughout college, I played lacrosse and excelled, but I never had any dreams of going pro. So I was more focused on getting our degree. I majored in international law, intellectual property, and business law, but we also minored in entertainment law. Okay, so now you are about to graduate from UCLA. It took me 8 years in order for me to get my master's in public law, international law, intellectual property law, and business law, and my minor in entertainment law. For the first 4 years I played lacrosse, but the last 4 I decided to focus on my degree more. Then we finally graduate. By this point I'm 26 and looking for a job. I got a job at Google as a lawyer for their Associate Product Counsel division, and worked there most of my career. I also got married to my beautiful wife and had 4 kids with her. But I will not talk about my family too much, since it's something you will experience in due time. Now on to notable accomplishments. For one, I retired from being a lawyer at Google's 15 years of service, and instead I went back to UCLA to coach basketball. As the coach, I was able to lead the team to 4 consecutive victories and 2 others throughout my 10 years as a coach. After that I left UCLA to go be the assistant head coach of the Lakers. I was able to do that because I had a few connections with the Buss family, and with, of course, my childhood hero and inspiration Kobe Bryant, who was now the head coach of the Lakers. I met Kobe Bryant when an old friend of mine from high school, Miles Hines, was lucky enough to meet him during his NBA career. So when Miles and Kobe were playing a pickup game at Kobe's mansion, Miles invited me since he knew how much I loved Kobe. And once I met him, Kobe and I became good friends and stayed in touch, and when I told him I coached at UCLA, he would stop by at practices sometimes and give advice. So when he became the head coach of the Lakers, he offered me to be his right-hand man. After Kobe and I leading the Lakers to 6 championships in a row, Kobe retired, so then I became the head coach and led the Lakers to 3 more championships, making 25 championships total. After leading the Lakers for 10 years, I'm finally 60 years old and decide it's time to retire. So I retire and live my life in luxury. My wife and I travel all around the world. But after a few years we decide to move to Japan's countryside and live there the rest of our lives. So now you know most of your life's accomplishments. And oh yes, one more thing I forgot to say is that I was inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame as one of the all-time great coaches. But anyway, so yeah, your life turns out awesome, and you should be looking forward to it, so keep your head up, you dumb nerd. Anyway, so long, I've told you too much, so I must leave you.